Pokemon Ranger! I choose you!
What's up guys, it's your Ranger Boy here and welcome to a really late and quick impression video of episode 10 of the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime with the fabulous name Will the Z-Move Work? Face the Grand Trial. Sorry for doing a impressions video instead of a full review, but like most of you guys know, my PC is absolutely broken. Nothing works and hopefully it will be able to get repaired, and if not, I guess I have to buy a new one. But let's put that aside and instead of that, let's talk about this episode. For the last 3 weeks or so, I actually really enjoyed the episodes coming out, and I also enjoyed this episode as well. If you want to know more, then grab some popcorn and let's dive right into my impressions. So, the episode was overall really cool and fun to watch. The battle was exciting, well animated and full of action. But let's talk about the battles in detail. The Rowlet vs Crabrawler battle was in my opinion just another evidence of my statement before, that the anime clearly is foreshadowing Rowlet's future battle style, which is stealthy. Hell, even Ash himself mentions how impressed he is that Rowlet is always able to get behind him without anyone noticing, so it's clear that Rowlet will be Pokemon's Solid Snake from Metal Gear. But the more impressive Rowlet was, the more disappointing Crabrawler actually was. It's the Pokemon of a kahuna, and even Cuckoo himself mentions how impressive and strong Crabrawler is supposed to be. But in reality, neither its power nor its combinations weren't really impressive. Yes, Crabrawler had a type disadvantage and Rowlet also had the stealth element on its side. But for a Pokemon of a kahuna who in the games will be a future Elite Four member, really disappointing. The fact that this battle ended in a double KO was actually a really nice touch, because shortly after Rowlet won the battle, it fell asleep and in the end also was unable to battle. In my opinion, this was a really nice touch because it was so surprising and also kinda reminded me of back then when Ash lost his battles against Blaine or Richie, because his Charizard wanted to sleep instead of battling. Nice touch, Pokemon. Pikachu vs Hariyama was just a cool battle with a lot of action, a lot of speed, and of course the two Z moves, which were All Out Pummeling and Breakneck Blades. The combination attacks of Hariyama were really decent, and under normal circumstances, Hala would have won. But since it's against Ash and his plot armor, Hala had to lose. But I have one seriously big problem with this episode, and that's not the battle itself, because it was good. But the fact that, in my opinion, the win wasn't deserved. And that's coming from me, who is a big Ash fanboy. But Long, if you are a fan of Ash, then why don't you want Ash to win? I will try to explain as good as possible. I would have loved this episode if there wasn't that one statement before the start of the Grand Trial. The statement that Ash trained or even perfected the Z move during his training. When did he train the Z-move? Maybe it's a dumb thing to complain about, and if it is, please tell me in the comment section down below. But I will explain why this bothers me. Yes, we didn't always see Ash's training sessions for gym battles in the past, but this training session wasn't a regular one. It was to master the Z-move, which is one of the new mechanics of the Pokemon Sun and Moon franchise. And in the anime, the Z-move is supposed to be something special, which has been stated so many times. And Kiava explained in episode 2 that this Z-move is supposed to be sacred and something which is deeply connected to Alola's traditions. So if it's really that special, if it's really that important and sacred, then why not proving this by showing Ash training the Z-move? If we would have seen Ash training the Z-move, working his ass off and making progress, then the viewers would have been able to understand the Z-move more and also would have been able to bond more with Ash. And in the end, we as the fans of the anime could have proudly say, yes, Ash deserved this victory. Because he worked hard and we as the viewers have seen how hard he worked. Do you know how awesome it would have been to see Ash training with, for example, Kukui or even with Kiava to master the Z-move? We could have not only seen that Ash worked hard and in the end deserved the victory against Hala, but also such an episode would have been a perfect opportunity to let Ash bond more with either Kukui or Kiava. But instead of that, they just let Ash train this so important Z-move off screen. And it just feels wrong. They didn't show anything. Yes, we never saw the whole training sessions of Ash and Greninja, but at least we have seen some segments where we could say, yeah, Ash trained to master this power. Also, a reason for that is that the writers of XYZ only had 1 year to wrap everything up. And believe me, 1 year is nothing. And that was also a reason why XY barely had any fillers. But now we are at the beginning of a new era, of this new saga. And if the mastering of his power, the Z move, with all its tradition and connection to Alola, isn't worth showing for just a little bit, is the Z move worth it all? It's like never showing Naruto training his Rasengan. That's what this situation is right now. The writers could have used a Z move training based episode to expand the runtime of the anime. Did the Pokemon writers totally forgot how to write a story so that the viewers can relate more to Ash? But screw that! As long as you're a main protagonist, you can do everything without showing any effort. I guess next time we see Lana and Sophocles mastering Z move out of nowhere with any proper training as well. If they would have shown an Ash who worked hard to fully understand Z move, then the victory would have been deserved. But like I said, the episode in general was really good, but in my opinion the development of Ash's Z move and the victory doesn't make any sense, and in my opinion it's just not deserved. Sorry guys for so much rambling, I know I went into a rant. Hopefully you guys understand, and if not, please explain to me why this episode might have made more sense than I thought. And like always, see you guys in the comment section down below. Bye guys!